Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is J Flow Triple Four. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the dewalt flexvolt table saw. Now, this model is DCS7485. The problem that I'm having, this deal here, when you move it up and down, this is to control the depth of your blade. So what has happened is that this thing is completely stuck. It will not move up and it will not move down. So what I want to show you guys is what you do to fix this. So you see these little gears right here. This controls it. This is the gears. It goes all the way to your blade back here, and your blade is actually over here. So what this does, when you turn it clockwise, it goes back and forth, allowing you to move the depth of your saw blade up and down. Now, you do not want to use WD-40. You're going to want to use a product like a WD-40 silicone. It's quick drying. It doesn't allow it to get like WD-40, the old WD-40. We use that for everything, right? We even used it for our jaws so we can be able to talk properly. LOL, just kidding. So anyways, you're going to want to spray these gears like this. And then you're going to want to get right up in here in between the shaft and just spray down in it like this, and go ahead and put some down your threads of this here. Then you're going to want to go up in here. You're going to want to spray right in between here and then right here. And then I'm also going to spray some right here. And then right in between here, spray it in there so it'll fall in to that area there. So, let me just spray it again. Let me turn it around and see if I got it. Because if I did, I just fixed my own dewalt flexvolt table saw. So let's flip it around and try it again. And just FYI, since I got this can out, I went ahead and in this particular area, this is so that your fencing on your table saw will shift left and right. So in other words, I'll just show you that here in a minute, but I went ahead and hit all these little gears, including this gear here. And then on the other side, you have an exact duplication of what's in the front, which is this right here. So I sprayed up in here in between this component and the gear here. I sprayed in there. I sprayed up in here and on this thread here. And I went ahead and put some all the way down these teeth. So let's flip it over and see if it fixed my problem. Alright, so it's definitely fixed. So here's your locking mechanism. This is to lock it on the angle that you want it. So you're going to want to unlock this. And as you can see, this now moves back and forth. Or before, it wasn't moving hardly at all. So that is working good. And then you got to put the lock mechanism on there. So we're still a little rough here. So let me go ahead and spray some more and go from there. So let me show you guys where I sprayed, because I actually sprayed in a few different places. Since your blade goes up and down, so here, right here is your blade. So if you look right there, there's my blade. So behind that blade, you have this metal shaft, and it has the blower there that collects all your dust, and it blows it out through here. So right up in there, there is a screw per se. It's probably like a 1/2 inch screw, and it moves up and down. So I went ahead and sprayed some back up in here, and I sprayed some more right here, because if you look here, this right here, when you get a bunch of dirt or fine particles of wood shavings up in here, same thing with over here and right here. What I did first is I got my blower and I blew out all the dust that I possibly could. and then I lubricated all these gears up throughout the entire table saw. And so I am going to flip it around now and see if it works. Now, as you can see, I flipped it over. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where I am talking about. So right here between the blade and this silvery grayish looking color, you're going to spray right up in there, which I'm going to do it again because it's still a little rough, and I am playing around when I spray this stuff. Okay, so let's see if this works. Now I'm going to go up and down. Oh, look at there. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. See, and it was stuck. I mean, it was completely stuck. And look at that there. Look how easy this turns now. So, FYI, for any of you guys that have a table saw that is cordless, like I do, this particular model, again, is the DCS7485. I bought this in 2018, and it's still working great. Now, right here, I can feel it getting caught, but it is now going up and down. No longer am I having that problem. So what I'm doing is I'm spinning this back and forth, is I'm getting the silicone lubricant to get inside the gears. And as you can see, guys, this sucker is working tremendously, and that's where it stops, and that's where I want it. So there we go. So if you enjoy, please give me a like, a thumbs up, and share my video, because I couldn't find a video anywhere on YouTube to show me how to fix this problem. In fact, I was already calling the dewalt service center. One of my videos, go back and you can find where I tell people to make sure you register your products, because if you do and you've had yours maybe a year, I believe dewalt is 3 years or less. If you have any of the components mess up, you contact dewalt, call the 800 number. Now, if you go on dewalt.com, there's an area there where you can sign in and register all your products. Be sure to take a picture of your receipt. And what I do is I get, on my gallery, I create a folder, and it's called My Power Tool Receipts. And every time I take a picture, I move that picture over to that folder. Therefore, in the future, when I need to find a receipt and or anything that has to do with any of the products that I've purchased in the past, I'll be able to find it within the blink of an eye. And that's what I've done. Unfortunately, my dewalt is no longer under warranty, and I was going to have to send it to a service technician. And the nearest one to me is about 100 miles away, and the other one is Fort Worth, Texas. They were going to charge me about $200 to $300 to get this fixed for me, and I did it with approximately $6 for a can of this Specialist Silicone. Let me show you. This is called WD-40 Specialist Silicone, quick drying. It's waterproof, protects against rust, and it's a multi-purpose. So, for you guys that are having this problem as well, remember, you're going to want to put this WD-40 silicone stuff up behind the wheel, up in here, up down here, up on the sides. Flip it backwards and spray where I just showed you. And don't be afraid to use your spray now. If I just saved $300. And honest, save a buck is always good luck. Again, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, tell me why you don't like it and explain yourself. You know, I like to know what I'm doing wrong with my videos. Again, you can go to any manufacturer, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Ryobi, and they usually have a website where you can go and sign up all your, or register all your products. That way, once it's registered, all you got to do is go to your phone, find your receipt from the time that you purchased your product, and you can make a copy of that, send it to their email. Then they will send you a prepaid shipping label. Now, Milwaukee and DeWalt do. And then you find a box, you put it in the box. That's the hardest part about getting these products registered and sent back, is like this particular about 2 foot by 2 foot, or 1.5 by 1.5 feet. And so you have to find a box where this thing will actually fit into. You tape it up, and then you put your label on there. Once you put your label, you take it to the nearest UPS or FedEx, depending where type of label, shipping label. Once you do that, you drop it off, and usually within 30 days, you get your product back. Either they'll replace it with a brand new one, or they will just fix it for you and send it back to you. Again, if you don't like the video, tell me why. Let me know what I did wrong, and just go from there. God bless you guys, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.